Welcome back, guys, to another cold day in Central Oregon and another episode of Central Oregon Shenanigans. We're gonna go get some new snowmobiles, new to us. Took those guys up. I didn't film that the other night. Those two are running pretty good. This one needs a belt. Did you smell it when I pulled it off?
Yeah.
It's slipping. That one's tight. It's got a bad spot. It's got a flat spot. You can hear clop, clop, clop.
Oh,
clop,
when you're going?
When you're at a slow speed.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you go, though, it locks up and you don't hear it anymore. You got to be careful when you got snow on this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is just without snow on it.
Yeah,
with some good rubber.
Well, come on. You got to give me a little bit of wiggle room.
125.
125?
1,250,000. Yeah.
I would go 1.4.
Oh, there's some weight back there, guys. Look at that weight. I guess I got to turn this sucker off.
Yeah.
Sleds are heavy.
Not really.
I bet there's about 10,000 pounds back there.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 10,000 pounds.
About 10,000 pounds back there. The car dolly's heavy.
Yeah. Well, that's about 4,000 pounds for just a car dolly. I think that's what he said.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Anyway, guys, we're going to get these sleds offloaded in the garage tonight. Bronco got pushed aside just a little bit. I got to get these running because both of these are Christmas presents. The red one back there is going to be my boy's Christmas present this year. Yep. And the blue one is going to be a Christmas present to me, my wife. Mine's sitting at the house. I'll go over all three of my sleds that are in my inventory. Well, we're going to go through these two and then I'll show you guys my 700, which you guys actually heard on this episode run. It's the one with the pipes. The last one I put into the white trailer. That one's my new 777 with the stroker big bore or whatever you want to call kit.
Yeah.
The big boy party kit.
Yay.
So cold.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Is that John?
No.
Does he want a shout out? Fine, John. You're texting me.
That's not John.
It's not John.
That's not John.
So, go ahead and check out John over at the Fox Shop. I'll give him a link down below and a little button at the end.
If he's lucky.
If he's lucky. Okay, you're a bad mood today.
I don't know. I just have truck driver stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just mad about it.
But yeah, John's got a 94 150 over there, OBS truck, and he's working on a 1993 or 92. I can't remember the year.
Is this a 5.8? I can't remember.
Yeah, this is a 5.8 truck. It's a Bronco. He's doing a lot of work to it, guys. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I know a lot of you guys do, and it's okay. But just if you don't know who John is, go check him out. Alrighty, guys. Uncle Kyle and I just got back from the dude's house we got the snowmobiles from. We're gonna. This is my. This is the 700. This is mine. This is Shorty. The other two sleds do not have names yet because we just got them. So the guy that we just got the two sleds from lost both the keys. And these have an ignition, just like a car key. You stick it in, and you got on, warmer, and then if you have if you have a model that has a starter with a battery, you actually have electric start. None of ours do. Actually, this one does. This one that I'm sitting on.
This one has the electric start.
But all of them were done where you had the option to add that on later or at the dealership. But what we're going to do is we're going to take my ignition that has a key.
Yeah,
it's the same.
It's set up the same. It's tucked back underneath of this plastic, so it's we're going to need a big screwdriver. So if you want to find that, because we're going to take that with us.
Okay. We also had some shenanigans with the trailer. We got to rebuild that whole door. I know how to do that. It's always something, guys. It's always something. Oh, Dad Baller. Kyle and I just got back from shipping your hat off. So today's Sunday. We gave you an email. You should have your nice Central Oregon Shenanigans hat probably this middle of next week here. Well, that's going to be cool. Alrighty, guys. Kyle's going to get this out of there. Oh, you got it out already?
Yeah, just that back part.
So guys, this motor, this is a 77700 redhead with a stroker kit, I do believe. And it's got some aftermarket, looks like Bender exhaust. It is, it's Bender Racing exhaust.
Nice.
These sound amazing with exhaust. So this one has Bender exhaust. There's Papa's Viper. It's a little bit newer sled. This has got a 700 blue power valve in it. Stock Yamaha exhaust on that one. This one's a fast sled. This one with the power valve system is pretty fast. Papa enjoys riding this one. It's got a long track extension on it. That one's a fun sled to ride. I've rode it a couple times. I've had it up to about 101 miles an hour. So this one's just Viper. This one's called Hollywood. This one's a Mountain Max 700 stock triple redhead. We got this from the original owner. It's just about ready to hit 3,000 miles, and it was in showroom quality when we picked it up. Stock exhaust, 777 redhead. This one's, we've got a lot of work to do because both of these two sleds that I'm talking about right here in the front of the trailer is needing the belts. This one's slipping belt. This one's got a slipping belt. Mine has got a hard spot in the belt where it's popping, so I'm gonna have to put a new belt on mine. This one's called an SXR 777. So it's not the long track. It's not the 141 deep snow special. This one's actually original Mountain Max. This one's been extended. This one right here is Grandma's sled, Mima's sled, and it is a twin 600 Mountain Max. It's a Mountain Max. So yeah, there's a 600 twin in this one, and it's got the battery on the side. This one has electric start, and it's got a stock exhaust system in it. This one's also has these cool pockets up by the gauge cluster, and it has saddlebags, which I think I want to get for my wife's sled. Let's go check out the new sleds. I don't think Mima's, this is called Mima's sled. Viper, Hollywood, Shorty's my sled. Does Mima's sled have a name? It's just Mima's sled.
Yeah, I don't know. You sure we were good? For this plug?
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, so this is going to be my wife's Christmas present. This one's an SRX 600 power valve. So it's got the power valve just like the Viper in the trailer. And this one's got some, this has got some cool exhaust. It actually has triple stock exhaust on it into a resonator. This one should sound pretty wicked. And I'm hoping in this episode that since Kyle pulled the ignition, because we didn't get keys with these sleds, that we can get these running tonight.
Well, this one.
Yeah.
That one.
We got some other shenanigans going on, but this one's a short track, but it's got an aftermarket track on it. It looks like an inch lug, maybe an inch and a quarter there. That's a 98. This one's a 97. This is for my boy for his Christmas present, and he wants to start spinning wrenches. This is going to be a perfect little project for him, and I'm going to try to really help him get it going in the next couple of weeks. I want to ride before Christmas time.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a dent on the... Should be fine. If he wants to swap it out, I'm gonna have to get on eBay because the spare one that we have is going on bobsled. Because it's got a. No, it's on the other side. No, yeah.
Yeah, we might have a spare.
Let's go look and see which one's broken. We might actually have a spare trailing arm here. This one's also got. I read online. This was a special package sled. This is the VMAX SX, and I was kind of looking into this morning. This one actually was a special edition with Hollands. I think that's how you say that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Adjustable shocks in the front. It sits a little bit lower than a normal sled. As you can kind of see the profile, it sits a little bit lower because it's a racing sled. You know, you want the center of gravity down a little bit. It's also got a racing track on it, not as knobby. So, and these had, you can see the difference. The clutch is different in this one too versus that clutch in this one. I don't know which one's been upgraded, but this twin 600 is supposed to have as much power. It's going to have more power supposedly than that triple. We'll see. We'll do some speed testing with this. As soon as we get these running, Kyle and I will go out and drag race both of those 600s, and we'll let you know if the twin versus the triple is faster. What do you think?
Triple's gonna be faster.
I think the twin with the exhaust, I think the twin's gonna be faster. I think the triple off the line is gonna get the twin, but as soon as that twin spools up in the power band,
you got track. That other one doesn't. It's gonna spin.
That's true.
Once we get that done,
well,
then we'll
see. We're gonna go drag race. Kyle and I will jump on both these 600s and we'll see which one's faster. My bet is gonna be in a quarter mile that VMAX SX is gonna have the triple.
I think you're gonna blow off the line on that one.
You think the blue one's gonna blow off the line? I do too, because of the lugs.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. Top end, I think that twin is gonna have that triple.
Maybe. We need to find a long flat surface.
I've got a spot.
I know. We'll do it. I ain't scared.
But Shorty will blow both of these sons of bitches out of the water.
Let's fucking do it. Let's do it to it. What?
Do is once we get the tracks on the ground, we'll just put the brakes back on, reset the parking brake, and I'll just drive fucking forward like you want me to. So Kyle's already got this torn into.
Yeah, I got the new ignition already plugged up in there. Here's the old one. Same style as what we had. That one's got a key.
So what we're gonna do tonight is, this thing sat since 2012. These do have a tendency to leak sometimes oil into the cylinders. We're gonna pull all three plugs next, pull it over, make sure there's no contamination in the cylinders so we don't hydro the system or hydro a piston.
Yeah.
And then
we got what, 5 gallons of fresh fuel in both of these, non-ethanol premium.
We did that.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. 10 gallons. Oh, what was it? It was 11 gallons because we put 5.5 in each. It was $45.
And we pulled all 3 spark plugs, took the flashlight. We are golden down each cylinder, no contamination. All 3 plugs are brand spanking new.
Yeah. Never, there's nothing on these plugs.
I pulled about 10 times. Kyle's gonna pull about 10 times.
We got a choke.
If you guys have a Yamaha starting issue where they've been sitting a while, for some reason they lose fuel prime, I have it. So I like to put a little, even though this looks really dirty, you put a little gasoline in this, you pull the spark plugs back out, and you put a little fuel in each cylinder, and you make it go. And then once the engine fires, the suction will pull fuel. So we're gonna do that, we're gonna prime it, and we'll get right back to you guys here in a second. All right guys, we got it to fire, just brief minute. Oh no.
Yeah, no, I dropped it. Give me a second.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So yes, the can on the outside is dirty, but I promise what's in the inside looks really clean. So I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'm gonna go one more in each hole for good luck here on this one. Maybe it'll run just a little bit longer. Here we go. Two hours later. Kyle, what did we run into so far?
No fuel.
at the fuel pump. It was dry, and now we think the bowls were sucking air. Kyle's got it. Look at this. If you ever need a good time with a good yanker, call this guy. He can yank anything off.
I will yank the shit out of it.
Okay. We think the bowls are dry. Everything, the whole fuel, 6 years sitting. 6 years sitting, that's what it does. Son of a bitch.
I mean, these got fuel in them. That could be nasty, clogged up.
Okay, I'm gonna blow job.
Let me do one of these at a time if we're gonna blow it.
I can blow it.
Oil, keep going. That's what he was talking about.
Oh, they're getting plugged with oil.
Yep. Keep going. You are pumping the oil out, sir. That's what he was fucking talking about. So the oiler.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah, dude. All this is straight fucking oil.
There you go.
Cleaning up. I got one.
So we need a oil. We need a shut off on the oil.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll do that before we store it this next season. Cause that was a bitch. 2 hours of fucking with this thing, guys. I guarantee she's gonna run now. God, it should have fired. It should have went. We have to be getting fuel.
Fuck, I hope so.
Alright, we're on. And so now me and the mad scientist here. Kyle?
Yeah.
We gotta take the carb. They're flooded. The bowls are flooded in oil, we believe. And so now Kyle and I are pulling the carbs off to flip upside down to drain those. Alrighty, guys. And Kyle found these nifty. We're upside down. Camera's upside down now.
There's oil trying to be gas mix.
So the bowls were just stuffed full of oil.
Yeah, this is you can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is oiled up pretty bad.
This isn't a diesel, so it's not gonna run on oil. Straight oil.
So we'll get all this cleaned out as best we can.
Good morning, tubers. So let's recap what we did last night. Kyle and I got this sled home. Wasn't getting fuel. We could introduce fuel into the spark plugs, or we could introduce fuel onto the carburetors. She would run, but she wouldn't stay running because we weren't getting fuel from the tank. Kyle and I pulled this line here, found that there was no fuel there, so we got fuel down to the fuel pump, which is that guy right there. And then after that, we pulled the lines off the carburetors and found that there was just nothing but oil in the fuel lines. Why is that? Well, on a sled, the oil is injected into the fuel pump and it's mixed right here before it goes into the carburetors. So we had to pull all these lines and drain those of oil, and then we also pulled the carburetors off, not knowing that these actually have little drain screws on the bowls, and we blew the oil out of the bowls. Couldn't start it last night because it was so late. Neighbors, this thing is loud. This is really loud. Well, there you have it, guys. Kyle did good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the airbox back in. Nothing really to see there. We've got to order some ignition switches because the ignition in this right now we're using is out of my other sled, my 700. So we'll do a video on the 700. I'd like to bring it over here, do a full service on it. She's ready to go. I just need to get that ignition here and put that ignition switch in. Power Valve 600 SRX sled, and this is gonna be my wife's Christmas present. She's gonna have a blast on that thing. And then this is my son's Christmas present this year, so they already know about it, so no big surprise, but it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna warm up. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and we'll catch you next time on Central Oregon Shenanigans.